Naperville does it again. US News and World Report ranked it the third best place to live in all of Illinois, and I want to take you through why in today's video. As a quick reminder, I'm Mike Thornton. I have a top real estate team here in the western suburbs of Chicago. We service Naperville and the surrounding suburbs. If you want to know more about our area, if you're looking to make a move here, let us be a resource for you. So let's jump right in. Naperville is no stranger to rankings like this. Previously, it was ranked by niche.com as the #1 place to live in Illinois. World Report has it as number 3. Nevertheless, it's constantly up there due to its great educational schools. There's 3 blue ribbon schools alone in Naperville from the last ranking. It's a very affluent area, very safe, low crime, low unemployment. There's a lot of cultural things that you can do. So let's dive a little bit into those in today's video. Again, if you're looking to make a move here, this could be helpful for you. First thing I want to go through is just the proximity of where Naperville is. Naperville is about 40 minutes outside of the city of Chicago, about 25 miles west, just southwest of the city. And it's a fantastic place if you want to have that suburban charm, if you want that little bit of a quaint lifestyle, but also be close enough to the city that you could go in and enjoy a baseball game or a football game, all that good stuff. It is not too bad to get into the city of Chicago from Naperville, so just where it's positioned is very convenient. It also has great infrastructure from a metro perspective. You have several stops that you can get on the metro in Naperville to get into the city if you don't have a car or don't want to drive. The other thing I would mention, and based on where we're at in the western suburbs, which is really underrated, is the ability to get somewhere for the weekend very quickly. Like Lake Geneva is only just over an hour away to the north in Wisconsin. You can get to Milwaukee in less than an hour and a half. There's so many different places you can go and enjoy if you want some lake time. It's very popular also to go to the west side of Michigan, to the dunes or Lake Michigan, and you can get to those areas like South Haven or Charlevoix along the western part of Michigan fairly easily, and it just takes you a couple hours to get to Michigan from Naperville. And so it's just a really desirable place to kind of have good access to some of those different attractions while still having that quaint suburban atmosphere. The other thing I would say about Naperville, which makes it a little bit different than Wheaton, Glen Ellen, the surrounding suburbs, is it's just a little bit bigger to where not only do you have the boutique shopping, but you also have some of the larger name brand stores as well if you want to tap into those. So you really have the best of both worlds. Depending on what you're looking for, you can get it all in Naperville. The restaurant scene is fantastic. Some of our favorite restaurants are in Naperville. My wife and I love to go to Vasili's, which is a little Mediterranean restaurant. Ramsey Kitchen just opened, Gordon Ramsay's latest. You also have Hugo Frog's Steakhouse, which is fantastic. There's so many I could name, but it goes on and on and on. You also have the Riverwalk, which is popular, running through downtown Naperville. That's a 1.75 kind of walkway that you can enjoy. There's the river right there. There's so much to love. There's great parks in Naperville, but again, the schools might be the #1 reason why people want to live there, in conjunction with the fact that it's super safe and fairly good value. When you look at Naperville and what it has to offer, and the fact that homes are just over on average $500,000, that might seem expensive depending on where you're at, but compared to some of the surrounding areas, it's really not that much more for the value that you get for all the infrastructure, the amazing schools, parks, downtown, all of that in Naperville. There is low supply here, so the housing market is tight in Naperville. We are not like some of the other areas of the country here as we sit in spring 2025 where inventory is rising. It's very low still in Naperville. It's just over 1 month of supply, so that's still considered a seller's market. So that's maybe a con of Naperville, is it's very difficult to find a house, but if you do, the good news is it's probably going to be raising value pretty quickly as supply remains low. The household median income in Naperville is $148,000 a year, so it's very affluent, there's very low crime, and the unemployment rate is very low compared to the national average. All in all, there's so much to offer here. If you're looking to make a move to Chicagoland and you don't want to be downtown, I would highly suggest Naperville. And if you kind of listen to this and say, hey, that might not be for me, I want something a little bit more quaint, definitely check out some of the other areas surrounding. The ones I would recommend: Hinsdale, Western Springs. Those are the most affluent. The actual home prices there exceed $1 million on average. And if you don't have maybe the funds to get into that type of neighborhood, you want to be looking at Downers Grove, Wheaton, Glen Ellen. Those are some amazing areas. And if you want to be a little bit closer to the city and near all the highways, Elmhurst is another great option. LaGrange is also fantastic, and Oak Brook has a lot to offer as far as shopping and things like that. Hope this was helpful. This is, again, an amazing place to live if you're looking to make a move here. Let us be a resource for you if you want to learn more. Have a great day.